Hello fellow exercisers, I'd like to speak with you today about metabolism or your metabolic rate. What does metabolic rate mean? That is the rate at which your body burns calories, okay? And it's very important to know, and there's a couple different ways that you can go about this. We're going to try to keep this simple, so we're going to give you a mathematical formula to start with, okay? First of all, take your body weight and times it by a number. Men use 13, women use 12. Times that by that number. That means 12 calories per pound or 13 calories per pound. Once you get that number, that is your maintenance level. Maintenance level means if you were to eat that many calories throughout the day, your body would maintain its weight. Now to lose weight, it's going to take 3,500 calories to equal a pound. Okay, so if you reduce that number by 500 calories per day, that will give you 3,500 calories per week. That will be 1 pound. Okay, if you want to increase that, you can go up to 750, but I wouldn't go any farther than that. So you're looking at about 1.5 pounds per week. Should be a pretty good rate for you to go at. Another way to do this is with a machine, which is much more accurate. Now we have that here at Fit For You Health Club. It tests your resting metabolic rate. Resting metabolic rate means that if you sit in a chair or lay in a bed for 24 hours without moving, your body requires so many calories just to function. Very important to know what that number is. You do not want to drop below that number to get your body to work properly. Okay? The machine works on oxygen. You breathe in oxygen, you breathe out carbon dioxide. When you breathe in, you take in so much oxygen, but your body will only utilize so much of that. So hooked up to the machine, it will tell exactly how much oxygen you breathe in, how much oxygen came back out. Oxygen mixed with food and water is calories. So it can tell you exactly to the nth level how many calories that your body's burning at rest. Once we know that, then we can design a program right around the resting metabolic rate. Okay, so that is a way that you can find your resting metabolic rate immediately. The other way, when we do it mathematically, that is on an average. So it's going to take a while to really get that down. You may have a couple adjustments that you have to make weekly before you get that down because it's on average. So once you do figure out your maintenance level, you take 500 calories away from it. You try that for your first week. If you notice that your weight remains the same, try to make an adjustment the next week. Maybe just take another 100 calories off. Don't go too far. Take another 100 calories off of it and then go for another week and see where you go. Now with mathematically, it could take 2 or 3 weeks before you actually get to know where you're at. But once you do get that laid out, that will work pretty good. I have a demonstration here. It's wrote out in pencil, so it's not great, but it's if you're a 200-pound person and you're a woman, you're going to times that by 12. That's going to equal 400. We get all the way down to 2,400 calories, basically is what you're looking at for a woman that's 200 pounds. Take away 500 and you're at 1,900 calories. That's what you would start with then to reduce your weight by 1 pound per week. Okay? The other way with the MetaCheck, I would prefer that. I think that's the best way to do that. We have that here at Fit For You Health Club. It's used in ICU rooms, so it's for critically ill patients. It's a very accurate way to do that. If that's something that you'd like to do, you just call us at 922-7285 and we can set you up with that test. That would be a great way to find out what your resting metabolic rate is. Now, for tomorrow's video, friendly fire. Friendly fire. Don't miss that one. It's going to be a good one. See you tomorrow. Have a great day and keep up that nutrition. Keep up your water. Bye-bye.